Everybody. I'm here today with a message from the divine for the divine masculine and the divine feminine collective. So, in the divine masculine's energy, I pulled the Four of Swords, the Six of Cups, Page of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. In the divine feminine's energy, I pulled the Three of Pentacles, the World, King of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, overall, I feel that the divine masculine is wanting to come forth with, he wants to communicate. He's feeling anxious and he's feeling a little bit anxious because if you notice the lady in the card, she's it feels as though she can't sit still. She's moving around. The three swords are planted, and then she has the one in her hand. So she's feeling kind of anxious, to me. I feel like he's feeling a little anxious, and he's in his Six of Cups energy. He's thinking about the past. He's thinking about the relationship, everything that has transpired, how good things was, because if you can see the little flowers blooming out of the cups here, he's really focusing on that and really thinking about that. And then I have the Page of Swords in his energy. He wants to communicate. He really, really wants to communicate, but he's feeling anxiety and anxious about communication because I feel that a lot of divine feminines have cut themselves off and walked away. And I feel that the divine masculine is feeling that at this time. He's feeling as though he's not going to have a new beginning because the divine feminine, some of you have chosen to walk away, but I have the Eight of Pentacles here in his energy, which means he still really wants to put in the work towards this union and towards this connection. But again, I feel that most of you have walked away, and turned your back. Because in the divine feminine's energy, I have the Three of Pentacles here. Then I have the World. I think you're just basically focusing on yourself at this time and moving forward. Some of you may have chosen to date again and get out and just pursue your own sense of happiness, and I'm feeling that that's the reason why the divine masculine is feeling as though he's not going to have this new beginning, because you guys have probably cut them off. Some of you have probably chosen to cut them off and walk away, because you are definitely in your King of Wands, the King of Wands here. You are definitely standing firm to your belief. And with the Three of Pentacles here next to the World, you've focusing on yourself, your new beginnings and your own happiness. This cycle to you may have just completed, and you just chosen to walk away, and then you have the Knight of Pentacles. You still want him to come forth with an offer and offer you something, because you're still holding, some of you may still be holding, a little feelings for the divine masculine. I feel that the divine is saying at this time that you should not close your heart off to love, whether it's with your divine masculine or without, even though you've chosen to walk your own path, don't close your heart off to love. And I feel that a lot of the divine masculine feel as though you've walked away, that, they can't communicate. They're stuck. They don't know whether to communicate, how to communicate, if they should communicate. Because once you pull your energy back, they can feel that. And I feel as though they've sensed that, some of you have moved on and moved forward to your own new beginning, chose your own path, you know. But I feel he's definitely, he definitely wants to work on the union, because of the Eight of Pentacles here. He definitely wants to continue and work on this union with you. I pulled a spirit from message, and the spirit from message is, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of love. I feel like some of you have closed yourself off to love, whether it's with this divine masculine or maybe just to love in general. But remember that the journey is about unconditional love, love of self, unconditional love, to people in your environment, whether you choose to go back to this situation or accept him back. Remember that the journey is about unconditional love. Yeah, and that's the message that I have from Spirit for today. Just to be open, just remember to be open and receptive to love, and give love to your highest degree, to everyone who comes into, your contact with you. Feel free to give in love. And receiving the highest love, receiving love yourself. You know your worth, and you know the type of love that you want to experience. Love has no conditions. There are no conditions placed on love. Yes, so I hope this message resonate with some of you. Thank you for joining me today. Bye.